Hey guys, we're out here at winter camp, and we walked halfway, well, 90% across the lake. Half the lake is open water, half of it's frozen. It's sketchy, but we're staying close to the shore. We keep our distance, you know, for a rescue if we need to. You can see him behind me there. We had to get the shelter kind of back up and running there. You can see the smoke going. Stove in there, just had a cheeseburger and got some chili on the go in there now. So it's a cheeseburger, bacon cheeseburger, and corn chips. Anyways, this place, it took a beat, and there's been many, many storms. There's the old place. It's nothing. The only thing I care about that place is the little ridgepole. All that tarp and all that metal crap's coming out. And see, I'm all crooked there. Yeah, so very sketchy walk across the ice. We don't have to cross the lake. We just walk along the shore. So, you know, we were able to, you know, at some point we had to kind of bushcraft. We had to, like, my foot fell through. It was like, okay, well, I don't trust the ice from here. So cut through the woods a little bit, get back on the ice. So we'll have to be careful when we leave here, because when we leave here it'll be dark. And we'll just kind of have to crawl up in the woods here like we normally do. And what we're going to do is we're just going to try to beeline it to the spot where we know the ice is good. So it's going to feel a little unnatural going that way instead of that way. But then once we get on the ice, we know it's good. So yeah. Anyways, that's that. Just had some lunch. Just came out early to get have a smoke. I'm going to grab our garbage bag. It's a little bit more garbage to clean up that we left here, so it's our fault. But once the boat's up and once the lake is open enough that we can get the boat back out, then of course we'll come up and remove our cans and stuff like that. Most of the garbage gets burned, but regardless of what your opinion is on global warming, we burn our garbage over in the woods. There's the shelter, got it back up. It's been between 15 and 20 degrees inside the shelter, so it's not that bad out today. Today's actually probably -2, -3, no wind. Well, little wind. We went to the summer camp and it was windy, but pretty bright. That's, you know, it's been cold, so the wood, all the wood that's off the ground is good and dry. Good burnable material, so able to keep a fire going. We got lots of leftover wood from when we camped out here 2 or 3 weeks ago. And yeah, we've learned a lot. You know, the homemade stove, learning how to manage that properly. We're burning softwood, so you got to make sure you keep it clean, and there's got to be a little bit of a process and a regimen there, because we smoked the tent out, so you can't have that. You know, not looking for carbon monoxide poisoning or anything like that. So anyway, it's been a rocking day. It's so much easier to come out here when you get to walk across the ice as it is coming through the trail here. And when we leave tonight at dark, at least we'll be on the lake. It's really clear, nice blue sky. So when we leave here, it'll probably be nice and bright, open, clear sky, bright moon. So it should be pretty sweet. We just got to do a little bit of bushwhacking first to get to the lake. We can't just go out to the lake where we would normally come in here by boat, because it's open water for the first 60, 70 meters. So we got to be a little bit careful there. But I'll tell you, even on the way home, if I step through some ice a foot or two, it's not the end of the world. I'm just going to keep huffing until we get back. It's only a couple kilometers. We should be all right. Anyways, that's my update, guys. That's what we're doing, and we're back at the shelter. We got to rebuild this thing every time we come out here. This always seems to be a friggin' winter storm every weekend. Anyway, it's going good there. Can't really see a whole lot of smoke, but Peter might not be feeding the fire in there. Who knows? So yeah, let's go see what he's up to then. I still got a bunch of wood there too I can burn. I got a bunch of wood inside here from when we camped out here, but it's got to be cut. So it's a little bit thicker stuff, and I'm not taking the saw out today, I don't think. I know it's hard to see, but there's Peter cooking up some chili. What's up, buddy? Yeah, man. What's the temperature? Got to be 15 in there, anyways. So 15 degrees Celsius in there. I pretty much took the third wall off and just flopped it over. So it's just 3 walls right now, just tarp. So with the little homemade wood stove. That's been tested. We tested it 3 or 4 times, and plus we stayed out here all night, so that thing had a fire in it for, honestly, without getting into too many details, about 24 hours. So that little wood stove, that little homemade wood stove had a fire in it for about 24 hours when we camped out here. Yeah. Right? We didn't leave till almost 3 o'clock the next day, so by the time we got the fire, got everything set up, it was about 3, so it was almost about 24 hours. That thing's been run, and it's been run for several hours before that. So the wood stove's a success.
Well, there's no smoke. It's running like a...
You know, it's not much smoke in here.
Yeah.
There's not even much smoke coming out the chimney, which is good. You know, it's burning really nice, and
It's cooked lunch, and
we had lunch. We had cheeseburger, corn chips.
we're gonna go with the corn chips and
Corn chips and chili.
and cheese.
Lunch 2.0. All right, guys. Well, we'll be back. I don't know. It's we got about an hour and a half to 2 hours before it's completely dark, and you know we're gonna wait till dark before we leave. So that's how we roll. I mean, you got to at least for a day trip to increase the adventure ratio. All right. All right, then that's all I got. We'll be back.